On today's video, I'm going to set up this peg loom and prepare it for weaving a rug. So the first thing I do is decide how many pegs that I'm going to use, and that will tell me how wide my rug is going to be. In order to make the weave correct, we need to make sure there is an odd number of pegs. So I chose 41 pegs. Double the length of your warp and string it through the hole in the peg. Pull it so that the ends are even and tie a knot. And then run it back down the back side of the table so that it's laying away from you. So in order to keep the strings a little bit organized and to keep them from being tangled and becoming a mess, I kind of separate this into 4 different sections and then lay it on the ground and put a different board that I have on top of them to use it as a weight, just to keep them all, in order, working order. So you can see now that my peg loom is ready to start weaving. So you always start about 8 or 10 pegs from the end and go to the end and then back around. And that way you don't have a big knot on the edge of your rug, and you can just weave that end in to hold it instead of having to tie it or create some large knot in your rug. You just weave in and out of each peg. When you get to the end, you wrap it around and go back the other way. I always like to make sure that I'm pushing it down as I go along to keep it even. And remember that you want to keep the tension that you're pulling your fabric or whatever it is that you're using to weave with. You want to keep the tension the same all the way through your entire rug, including the ends and the sides, so that you don't get a really tight weave in one area but a really loose weave in a different area, because that will make for an uneven and awkward looking rug. So once the pegs become full and you're getting close to needing to transfer them, you stop in the middle of the row and begin to pull the ends of the pegs straight up and set them directly back down into the holes right behind your weave. Now once you get to the place where you stopped in the middle of your row, you can pull that peg up, and then you can take your end piece there of the fabric and weave a few more down so that you don't lose count or lose your place, and it helps to secure your weave as you continue to pull the rest of the pegs out, and then you just continue as normal. I will say one big tip that I have that really made this specific weave easier was I took all of my fabric strips and sewed them together end to end in a diagonal manner so that there wasn't a lot of bulk. And it really has helped make the weaving sections and go a lot quicker, and it looks a lot smoother. So just to give you an idea of approximately how much fabric that you'll need, a medium-sized rug is usually what I am making, and it uses anywhere between 8 and 10 yards of fabric and fabric strips. And also, one more tip: if you use pinking shears when you cut your strips, they don't ravel as much, and it makes it a lot nicer, your finished product. So what we want to do is just continue on this all the way until you have a rug that is the size that you're wanting. If you've made it this far in the video, please do me a big favor and hit the subscribe button and click the like and make a comment. Let me know if you've ever made a peg loom rug, or if you've done any weaving of any kind, or if you're brand new to this. I would love to know your situation. I love reading comments and getting ideas from other people. Y'all are just brilliant with different things that you've experienced and learned in your lives, and I love hearing about it. I guess I should mention right here as well that if you choose to not sew all of your strips together in the beginning, then when you start them at the end of a strip, make sure that you're not at the end of a row when you start, that you're more of, 8 or 10 pegs in or in the center of the rug, and then you start each new strip the very same way by starting a few pegs over and then go back, so that automatically weaves the end in for you and helps secure your rug in the tight weave.
1, 2, 3. Remember when you told me that I should take it slow, but I can't stay when the world is waiting. I'm too used to being on my own. Hearts will break, but I have to chase it. I'm dancing on the edge again. The wind is calling my name. I'm dancing on the edge again. This time I'm not looking back, babe. You can change me, you can tell me down. I'll leave echoes in every place I find. I'll break the molds with
further down that you get on your rug, the tighter the rows will become with each other. So don't worry if they look like they're loose and falling out, because as you push down with each section that you take off, it eventually becomes very tight.
sails out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. A bigger scale the world inhales as we go. I wouldn't want it any other way, no. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all. Dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other. Beyond gravel, beyond all.
Don't forget to come back and watch for my next video when I remove this rug from the peg loom and show you how to tie off the ends. Once again, it's the little things, you guys, that always make the biggest difference. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.
Another rainy afternoon. I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house. I'm just wasted on the couch. Guess I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you